Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, An Aesthetic Nurse. Today's video is going to be all about why you should choose nursing as your career in 2020. My name is Thendria. I have been a registered nurse for about 3 years now. I have experience in the emergency room and also in the cardiac ICU. So I feel like I'm pretty qualified to let you know why you should choose nursing as your career. Reason number one why you should choose nursing as your career in 2020 and the years to come. Number one, job security. You will always have a job in nursing. It's extremely sad, but somebody's always gonna get sick. Like, our population is growing older and it's a national shortage of nurses everywhere. So you will always have a job. Another thing is, I believe that whenever you invest your money in something, for example, education, you want to pick a career where you'll be pretty much getting a good return on that money that you invested. With nursing, you will always have a job. You will have a job before some of your other colleagues get a job. I know my entire nursing class, they all had jobs secured before they even graduated. Whereas someone, and no offense to any other major, but like with a business major or a criminal justice major, they may have a little bit harder of a time trying to find employment after graduation. So you will always have a job and you will get a good return on the money that you invested. Reason number two, you can adapt nursing to fit your lifestyle. And on my little note sheet, I have here pretty much 3 different reasons or ways you can adapt nursing to fit your lifestyle. My reason number one is the hours. Nurses only work 3 12-hour shifts. And when I say only, it's not easy. Let me just put that out there. But I just feel like it's easier for you to have a work-life balance when you can work 3 12s and be off 4 days a week. You have time to go to the gym. You have time to just cook and meal prep for your family. You have time to pretty much just relax and focus on yourself. And so the hours are like phenomenal. If maybe working Monday through Friday is a better option for you, there's OR nurses there's outpatient nurses, and those nurses usually work maybe 7 or 8 to 3 p.m. Correct me if I'm wrong. No holidays, and then they don't work any weekends. So that schedule may be more fitting for your lifestyle. And so the hours is definitely a plus. My other reason underneath adapting nursing to your lifestyle is the location. If you follow me, you know I pretty much just completed my travel assignment, and so location. Anywhere you go in this world, you can go to Timbuktu and come back. You can go to Alaska and come back. You will have a nursing job, trust me. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find a job within 1 week to a month. Like, nursing is universal. You will find a job anywhere. So the location is a big plus for me. And then the third thing I have under adapting nursing to your lifestyle is the specialties. And this is a this is a big reason why I chose the field of nursing. If you are an adrenaline junkie, you can work in the emergency room. If you have a soft, loving heart, you can work in labor and delivery. You can work in pediatrics. I don't like pediatrics. But if you just have that love for kids, you can work in pediatrics. If you're more of not so like friendly person, but you just love, you know, caring for others, which is how I feel I am, you can work in the OR where your patients are pretty much, you know, in surgery. You assess them initially, but it's not really much like talking going on. This sounds so bad, but there's just so many different avenues as far as becoming a nurse. What other specialties are there? You can work in med surg if you want your patients, like, you know, very stable. You can work in the ICU if you feel like you're a control freak. And then there's different ICUs too. You can work in the cardiac ICU if you love hearts, which I feel is pretty monotonous because you see the same thing over and over again, which is good for some people. You can work in the surgical trauma ICU if you love those 2 patients and the control environment, but you also want a little bit of adrenaline. So nursing, there's so much specialties that you can choose from. You literally can take nursing and just like mold your career into how you want it. Like, it's so ridiculous. The opportunities are endless. So let's review point number 2. Under you can adapt nursing to fit your lifestyle. The hours are great. The locations are endless pretty much. And then the specialties, you can work anywhere. Reason number 3 why you should choose nursing as your career is there is so much room for growth and leadership. After you get your associate's degree, you can always go on to get your bachelor's degree. And you don't even have to go on and get your bachelor's degree, because sometimes experience is looked at as more valuable than a degree. I mean, usually the degree weighs more, but I've seen a lot of nurse managers that just has an associate's degree. And so there's so much room for growth. You can become a nurse manager on your unit. You can become an educator for whichever department you've been working in. You can become and critical care educator. You can become an emergency room educator. You can become a med surg educator. It's so many options. You can become a nurse researcher. You can become a nurse practitioner if you want to. After that bachelor's, you can go ahead and get your master's degree and become a nurse practitioner. You can become a CRNA, which is what I'm going to school for in months from now, 2 months. So the opportunities are endless for growth in the field of nursing. Reason number 4 why you should become a nurse, and I don't know how much you care about this, but nurses are among the highest respected professions like worldwide. Like doctors, nurses, paramedics, they are all like highly respected. And although sometimes you may hear me complaining about certain things within the field of nursing, I genuinely do not know what else I would do. Nursing just gives me so much self-gratification, especially in the emergency room in the ICU, where you can see your patients come in dog sick, give them medications, and they're pretty much like magically healed. Like nurses are working miracles out here. So if you want to be a part of that just wonderful career, you should go ahead and become a nurse. Reason number 5 why you should become a nurse, because the pay is phenomenal. And if you don't like what you make, you can work overtime to increase your pay. My husband's a teacher. He makes salary pay, so the opportunities for working overtime and increasing his pay is pretty hard. He's a coach, and so he makes his extra money there. But as far as nurses, you can pick up an extra shift and make time and a half. You can go back to school, or get a specialty or get a certification, and that'll increase your pay. And so it's just so many avenues to increase your income in the field of nursing. You can also become a travel nurse, and so the opportunities are endless. If you're thinking about going to nursing school, go ahead and do it. You will always have a job, and the opportunities are endless. Like I said, like it's just an amazing career. And if you've applied to nursing school, congratulations. I hope you get in. Like I say at the end of almost all my videos, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. If you have any questions or concerns or anything, drop them down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this short video. I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.